I guess this is going to be one of those late night streams. I'm not going to go too long, but it's going to be one of those late night streams. I ain't got what should we call it? I ain't got the rock spirit tonight. I ain't got the CM Punk pipe bombs in me. I ain't got none of that. Yeah. So don't be expecting anything like that. I'm just trying to understand it all. I know sitting on here and ranting, that gets me nowhere. For some reason, people don't care. I just, it's a hard thing to understand. It's not even about accepting. It's before accepting. It's a hard thing to understand how you just didn't mean anything to anybody. Just trying to understand it all. I was told so much stuff throughout the years, and it doesn't make no sense to me. So I got no promos in me. There's so much that I want to say, but I've already said it. It's fallen on deaf ears. It's not even worth saying anything. I had a lot of people do things to me on here and a lot of shady people that have come my way, but I can honestly say out of everybody, Amber did me the dirtiest. She really led me on, and some of these stories she told me about her ex made me feel so bad for her. And to find out it was all just a Roxanne 2.0, I don't, it's hard to believe. I don't understand it. It makes no sense. If she still talks to her ex, then why did her mom go with the lie? I don't understand it. I've seen women in the past admit to lying about being raped, and they got outcasted like there was no tomorrow because you just don't do that. So I don't quite understand I've asked God already, but again, he doesn't talk to me like I'm talking to you, so I don't get an answer. But I've asked him, what do I do that brings people, that draws people in that just want to hurt me? What do I do that catches the attention of those types of monsters? Is it because I talk about being lonely and stuff? Is it like, is that what's doing it? I thought I could come on here and just be a family with all of you, you know? So I would be open. But I guess maybe that's what drew the wrong crowd to me. I don't know. All I do know is I don't think somebody can lie like that, or you can't hurt somebody like that and just get away with it. So, I mean, if there's anybody out there, anybody, whether it's Mark Rydell, whether it's Highlander, whether it's Animeth, whether it's Creative J, whoever, if there's anybody out there who cares about me, you have to see how wrong this is. And I hope that you do something to Amber. Somebody out there. I don't care who it is. That's why I'm naming every name. I hope something happens to her. I mean, it just gets worse and worse. This is the worst person. I can't believe it. She is worse than all of them. And if it keeps getting worse and worse, she'll be worse than all of them combined. This is almost like a fucking nightmare. Everybody I gave my attention to that I've fallen in love with has it's like it never was there. Like, they're not the same people. They turned into bullies. They joined an Isaac wannabe, and it's so nasty. So much hatred, so much toxicity, so much anger. I don't know. It don't make no sense to me. But thinking it back through everything, it makes sense. I just don't understand why would they lie to me like this? It's something's not right. How can so many how can so many tell you such good things and then they just turn into trolls? These are not the people I knew, and now I'm finding out that Amber has Brady as a mod. It just doesn't stop. So she's it none of it makes sense to me. So she stopped supporting me and she became a fucking terrible cunt towards me because of me with Pumpkin Love's husband, right? The pitcher. Whatever. You guys can't understand why I break my fucking shit. Like, and she's okay with somebody who makes fun of my dad dying, who's told me to kill myself while I'm crying about my dad. Her losing her father, loving her father, being close to her father, having a hard time when he. How can she be okay with that but get mad at me with Pumpkin? Something don't make sense. And it all boils down to it never mattered. My feelings, how can it all be fake like that? But it makes sense because Big Bobby has put me through so much hell, all these threats, doxing my house, my brother, everything. And she comes in saying, "Hi, Big Bobby," with hearts, like, and then when I bring it up, she says that, "Oh, I thought you guys were okay." She's fucking around. She's into all this shit. She's been exposed, man. She's just like her fucking mom. She's into every fucking thing, and I hope her kids get fucked with. I hope her whole life turns upside down by somebody like Mark Rydell. Because my heart is broke. This is ridiculous. How people can be so cold and so fucking heartless towards somebody who spent 7 years with them every night. I'll never forget this, but I hope there is some justice for me, and I won't even never know about it. But I hope one of you out there who has enjoyed me over the 7 fucking years I have dedicated to you. I have invested so much money into this. I have lost money. Like, seriously. I don't understand it, guys. I just don't understand. I don't understand it. I have every right to be hurt and pissed off because it's so one-sided. Now, if she didn't like Brady and stuff, then that's different. But something's not right here. How can she be okay with somebody who is making fun of my dead dad? Doesn't she know how that would feel? But she has a problem. Okay, so obviously Pumpkin means more to her than me. The one that she talked about fucking. The one she talked about asking to meet up all the time. Hey, I'm coming to Pennsylvania, some kind of job with Amazon. Roxanne 2.0, the whole fucking thing, wasn't it? I don't think somebody should just be able to do that to somebody else and just get away with it. I don't. Some of you have spent a lot of years with me. I'm leaving YouTube. I've been hurt so deep on here. I've been hurt too many times. And if you want to seek any kind of vengeance for me, do it against Amber. Please. I don't care what you do. There's no limits. It just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. It's like, who the fuck was I talking to for 6 years? 5. Who the fuck was I talking to? How can I talk to people for so long and then they're other people? It makes no sense. And you got these deranged fucking mental cases that get involved with shit and just make it 10 times worse. And they celebrate your weak fucking moments and they're there to make it worse. I'll never forget this. I'll never forget this. This was an experience. My whole life has been an experience. And I just hope that I know there's better for me. I know there's better for me, whether it's in death, whether it's wherever. Love conquers hate. But you can't do what you guys did to me and just nothing's gonna happen. There's got to be somebody out there. I had to have some kind of impact on here. I was here for 7 years. I had to have some kind of impact on somebody's life enough where they'll do something in my honor. I can't believe how nasty people can be towards me, and it's supposed to be okay. And they watch every second of everything I fucking do to see if I do anything that's an ounce as bad as that so I can be a monster, so they can hate on me more. Something has to be done. How can everybody that told you they loved you just run to somebody who is trying to harass your elderly mother and they just support that? It makes no sense. It does make no sense to me. I was trying to think, could Isaac lie about being raped and everybody would be okay with it? Because I know I said you guys are okay with Isaac, so of course you're okay with, you're going to overlook her lying about that serious shit, right? But I was thinking, Isaac's never done that. He never had to, but I mean, if he would lie about, like, if he would say something happened like that, and then say, "Oh, I was just lying. I was just trolling that person." I guess you guys would overlook it. I mean, he's done certain things and said he was just trolling, so, and everybody was fine with it. So I don't know what the deal is. I don't know what the deal is, but with any normal fucking society, that's how I know this isn't no normal society, man. With any normal society, if a woman just comes out and says, "Oh, I was lying about my ex being abusive. I was lying," it would not be just okay. Like, I don't understand it. If I would, I don't understand it. I don't understand why everybody's not cool with me then. I didn't do anything worse than what they're doing. Jesus Christ. Why do people want to hate on me that much that they just overlook the shittiest of fucking qualities in other people just to hate on me? What did I do that was that bad? I don't fucking understand it. If some of you don't like how I talk about Emma or how I talked about her in the past, she shouldn't have inserted herself into my fucking life. I don't want to know her. I have no interest in her. I can tell she's a fucking dumb, stupid, losing. Seriously, just looking at her fucking mugshot, whatever picture it is. I can tell. I don't want to know her. She inserted herself into my life because she's fucking, I don't know. She's nuts. People are right. They came to me and said she's fucking deranged. Now I'm getting messages from people that are saying that she's Hatman's Casey, that they're hypocrites and stuff. I don't want no part of it, man. I tried to make that clear. Stop saying that name to me. I don't fucking care. I don't want to know her. I'm not looking to go back and forth with people. I'm looking to be here and just stream with my supporters, and she fucking took them. She uploaded old fucking bullshit that Isaac already doxed. It's fucking ridiculous. And then they hurt me, and I come on here and get all pissed off, and then they clip that shit and they just use that. I'm not allowed to be hurt or pissed off. I'm supposed to just come on here, and these people are just saying they lied to me, and these people are just saying how they used me, and they're just laughing at me, and I'm supposed to be just moving on, right? Something has to be done. I'm going to leave YouTube. It breaks my heart that I have to do that, but something has to be done. You can't just stream every Friday night and start doing your own streams and just everybody accepts you. You're a fucking liar. If you didn't lie about your ex to me and all that's true, then you're lying to them. Either way, what the fuck? If you did lie to me, like I said, that makes it even worse because you were never abused. You still talk to him. He doesn't stalk you. You're not on the run. How can you lie about that shit and everybody doesn't hold you accountable? Nobody? I think I should stream night in and night fucking out until somebody does something. I'll get through to somebody. I'm leaving YouTube. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Just the thought of what happened. There's so many emotions that I don't know. I try to think, somebody that would do that to somebody else, somebody that would lead somebody else on and just, how can she hate on, why? So they were always there to troll me. They were always haters. How can she use pumpkin as an excuse when she's okay with what Brady did to me? How can she mod him, but how? How? That makes no fucking sense. Something has to be done. This ain't right. You can't just be a fucking fat piece of shit like that and nothing happens. Where's her karma? It just gets worse and worse. That makes no sense. It's like, oh, okay, she's all pissy because of what I did to Pumpkin Love. But then how is she okay with Brady to that extent? I have done nothing but rant about Brady for over a year and a half now because the fucker doesn't leave me alone. And she mods him? Like, I never mattered. My feelings, nothing. I hope she fucking dies. I hope she fucking gets in a wreck, man. Somebody like that deserves a fucking death with a pole through their fucking head. I'm telling you. Somebody out there has got to do something for JP. Instead of against JP, for JP. Just once. Let her kids know what she's doing on the internet. You don't got to harass her kids, but let them know. Mommy ain't somebody they should be looking up to. Mommy's a fucking liar. Mommy's either lying on your daddy or mommy's lying to fit into online groups. I should have seen the signs. She lied about changing her kid's school because of me. And, you know, everybody was just moving on and I was moving on because I was just whatever, right? No, that was a serious fucking lie. So I should have seen it in her. I should have seen that she's a piece of fucking shit. She's a 300-pound piece of shit. That's all she is. Somebody's got to do something. You cannot do what she did to me and just smile. You can't do that. You cannot do that to another human being and not have some kind of karma. So I didn't mean nothing to nobody out there. None of the good trolls I used to have. None of you. What did I do that was that bad? Every excuse I hear that you guys hate on me, you're okay with people that did the same shit to me, if not worse. Like, you are literal. I don't know what the fuck to call you people. Is that how the internet works? I mean, all I ever had was this, all I ever had was this community. So I thought I was loved. Like, is this how the internet works? It's not real. I feel like a fool for just ignoring that she lied about the whole her changing her kid's school. I should have really held her accountable for that. That's fucked up. Trying to put that on somebody's name. So what's the truth? Like, if she's willing to lie like that, did she lie about being raped? I don't understand it, man. I know I talked about this, but nobody's fucking explaining it to me. How can people be okay with what she did? Whether you like me or hate my guts, that's a bad person. That's a fucking liar. She's lying to you right to your face just to fit in. But why the fuck would you ever want anything like that to be a part of you? How can she get so irate at me because of Pumpkin Love, but she's okay with Brady? It just, everything that comes out, it gets it more and more confusing for me. The only answer for all of this is they were fake. I don't know what brought them my way, though, then. To act like supporters just to make fun of me? I don't understand it. It just upsets me because there's nothing I can do. All I can do is leave YouTube. That ain't punishing that ain't punishing them. That ain't doing nothing to them, right? That's just them making fun of me because I lost everything. But what the hell did I have? Such a waste of time and energy. So much energy just to be hurt like this in the end. I know the answer is I got to leave YouTube. And I'm going to. I'm just in disbelief that nobody cared for me in the end but Casey, and it's just mind blowing. I don't know what to think. I don't think it would have been better if she would have stayed quiet. She obviously knew what she was talking about. She exposed all of you. She didn't she didn't say some of your names, but every name she said turned out flipped on me. She didn't flip. Casey's the only one that didn't flip on me. Out of you guys, every person that said she was a lying fucking troll flipped on me. She was right. She saw how you guys were poking fun at me on Amanda's streams, and she could see through the bullshit. She put two and two together. Oh, if you really love him like you tell him every night, why the hell are you? This seems a little fishy. So she brought it to my attention. It became public. You guys said it wasn't fucking true. We hate her. She's whatever. But words is cheap. Y'all flipped on me and now you're harassing me and trying to bully me. She was right. You guys weren't there for me. Jesus Christ. Of course I'm not going to stay on YouTube. What a blow. I'm not going to start over. I'm not going to fucking do private streams for one supporter, real supporter. That hurts too much. That's 7 years for nothing. You can't just sit here and stream for a few individuals. This was not right. This was not right. But I'll say it, man. It kills me. It kills me to say it. Casey was right. Y'all fucking flipped. She said you guys are going to flip. You guys told me you're ride or die. She said, no, you're not. You're going to flip. You guys said, fuck you, Casey. And then you flipped. And not only did you flip and just leave my life, you decided to join an Isaac wannabe to watch me get attacked. What the fuck? To celebrate them egging on more weak moments so you can laugh at me? What did I do? I think back throughout the 7 years, I'm like, so when I sit here and say I deserve better, I really do. I mean, there's some people out there that deserve to be hurt over and over and just be totally mind fucked by the people that said they loved you. So I used to have some trolls that were on my side. So I used to be able to come on here whenever somebody would do me wrong. It's a different time, but I used to be able to come on here and say, this person upset me, blah, 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 and things would happen. Times have changed, but there's got to be somebody out there. This ain't right, man. Not only was Casey right, not only did they flip on me, but they then made it their goal to make me leave YouTube. I hope it comes back and bites them in the fucking ass. I hope they're living in a I hope they're blinded by whatever the fuck's impressing them with the other side. And I hope when I go away, I hope after a while they start missing me, man. I hope that it bites them in the ass and they never even thought that would happen. I hope Emma keeps putting my fucking pictures in every thumbnail. The longer I'm gone, I hope she keeps doing it so they keep seeing my crying face. Maybe they'll start fucking feeling guilty a little bit. And maybe watching that fucking shit every week while I'm gone. Maybe they'll be nice to me when I come back, right? It makes no sense to me. It would make more sense to me, like I said, if she hated anybody that would do that. That would start making a little bit more sense, right? Trying to just understand from different whatever, just trying to make sense of that would help a little bit. But then you find out especially since she lost her father, I don't understand how I just don't understand. I guess they were in my life all those years. I guess they were, I guess, I don't know. I don't know. I have a headache from it. But somebody's got to do something. You can't break somebody's heart like that and just drag it through the dirt and laugh. That can't be okay. There's got to be some kind of karma. There's got to be a troll out there that will be the karma. Maybe somebody out there should, all the lies that she has been exposed for doing, whether she just came clean and said, yeah, I just lied to him. I don't see how that don't make her look like a monster to people, but I guess it doesn't. Why would you why would you seek a guy out and lie about that terrible shit? Why would you lie on your ex's name like that and make people on the internet, random strangers, think he's that bad? I think a troll out there, I think a troll out there should every lie that she did, I think they should make it a reality. For instance, she said that she had to change her kid's school because of the one stream I did when I don't know what the hell I was saying. But then my next stream the next day, less than 12 hours later, she's asking if she can come in my chat. And she never changed her school. The kid's like, what a fucking liar. I hate liars. So maybe somebody out there, whether it's Mark Rydell, if you want to impress me, Mark, or somebody else, maybe they should do something. I don't know what you would have to do to make her have to change her kids' schools. Every lie that she made up that everybody's overlooking, somebody out there should make a reality. So it's not a lie no more. Just one final hoorah for JP. Do it for me. For my name. I'm going to go away. But for my memory, for my justice, for my something. So it's not all just against me. Everything that happens is done to me. Being doxxed, swatted, all this stuff. It's a big game. I don't understand why everybody wants to hate on me. I'm not a convicted sex offender. I'm not a rapist. I'm not a murderer. I'm not in and out of fucking prison all the time. I'm not, right? There's no evidence out there. There's no fucking evidence. There's no criminal records. There's nothing of me ever doing anything with a minor. With all these sick fucking freaks on this platform, why do people have a problem with me? The only thing I do is I tell it like it is. And that could be the reason. But I just don't understand why I draw in people that want to hurt me. I don't understand it. I just can't believe, I understand how the trolls are fake. I know there's a lot of freaks on here. There's a lot of convicted sex offenders. There's a lot of women beaters like Isaac. There's a lot of just monsters on here. And I understand if I sit on the internet and judge them and call them monsters and all this stuff, I understand that not everybody's going to be peachy with me. But I don't understand why people would come into my life for years and tell me how much they love me just to be so rotten and fake. What the fuck happened? I've never met such childish, this, I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it. If Casey was pissing them off, how hard is it as adults to block her? You won't see her in the chats then. I think some of these people, they really have the mindset of a fucking like a preteen or something. Like 10 to 13 years old, somewhere around there. Some of these people, their actions, like Carrie and Amber, how they're into the drama, like every little fucking thing. Carrie runs to Amber, and like Amber's obvious. I didn't know Amber. She's just as into all these communities. She watches all this shit. Somebody should find her work. Something should happen to her. Because what she did to me was evil. That was pure fucking rotten shit. And then to mod somebody who was telling you to kill yourself and you're going to burn in hell with your dead firefighter father, and just going out of his way to fucking celebrate every little weak moment. What the I just never mattered. And if that don't make you feel like killing yourself, nothing will, right? Jesus Christ. If that don't make you feel worthless, I hope something happens. I do. I hope something happens that directly affects her. And I think anybody that would be this heartbroken and this hurt, and I'm not heartbroken because she was saying how she wants to have children with me, and I'm not heartbroken because of relationships. I'm heartbroken because of how I was led on. The stuff she told me and how I felt bad for her had nothing to do with fucking each other. She was telling me that she was being held captive and raped and fucking all this shit by this abusive pedophile. And then I find out she's telling you guys, I still talk to him. The things she told me about him, she would never talk to him in a million years. Like, how can you lie like that? She had me so angry at that guy. Now I don't know what he is, right? I was so angry when I was hearing some of this shit. I just don't understand. If she didn't lie to me, I just don't understand. Women do make that shit up, but I just didn't. I guess I'm dumb. I guess I'm dumb. I can't say I didn't see it coming. I guess I don't know. I guess I'm dumb with women. I don't know. They seem convincing. They're good liars, I guess. She's lying on her kids and everything, though. It don't make sense. She's saying her kids witnessed some of this shit. What? There's no way. And her mom went along with it, so there's no way. So I can't believe nobody's saying to her, Amber, we hate JP, but don't sit there and lie to us. Like, she's lying to all of them to fit in. It's either one or the other with that dumb fat bitch. It's one or the fucking other. She's either lying to me or lying to the rest. Either way, it's two fucking different stories. So there's a lie. Can't believe people are okay with somebody that lies to fit in. Like, you hang around your own kind. Like, who knows, Oh, they're with their own kind, man. Brady fucking acts like he's some kind of fucking musical genius when he's not shit in life. They all fucking put on a show. So I just can't believe how hard she took it when her dad died. Didn't see her for a month straight, and her mom came to me and said, "Yeah, she's listening to Dance with My Father Again by Luther Vandross over and over for the last 3 weeks. She's taking it real hard." So she can't, like, how evil do you have to be not to be able to put yourself in somebody's shoes? Like, for one split second, she can't think how that would hurt somebody making fun of her dad dying and egging you on to have weak moments from it and just all this bullshit. They're such hypocrites, man. They are. They're such hypocrites. And everything's all right because they have each other. They fucking met each other because of me. How can I be so irrelevant to them? Everything I did, all the moments, like, I'm leaving YouTube and I'm more than ready to get out of here. I'm happy to leave because I'm so sick of this happening. It's unreal. And I just pray God gives me some kind of peace and some kind of happiness because I don't deserve this. I mean, if I was a monster in life, if I did terrible things, right? Then yeah, but I don't know. I draw in the wrong people, the heartless users and abusers that just have no sympathy, they have no conscience, and there's a special place in hell for some of them. There really is. It's all fun and games, man. I know in a million years, I don't even have to ask myself if I was attacking somebody or if I was making fun of somebody or something, and they would start coming in my chat being heartbroken and saying how they loved me, and that would bug me. But it has no effect on them. These people were fake. These people were the fakest motherfuckers I could have ever got involved with, and I had no idea. I could never lead somebody on, and like, I could never hurt somebody like that and just group up with other individuals and just continuing to have the desire to hurt that person over and over and just laugh at them. And you wonder why I break my laptop. Like, this is some evil fucking shit. It's whatever. But I'm going to stick to what I say. Something should happen to Amber. That was so wrong. For her to lie to me like that, or for her to lie to them to make me look like there was no reason for any of that. There was no reason whatsoever. There was no reason. There was no reason to get so extremely upset at me for something that you're okay with Brady doing. He is such an ugly fucking prick. Why don't I matter? I don't understand it. I brought happiness into their lives. I listened to their rambling stories about their moms, and all this shit went live night in and night out, hour after hour after hour, to be left hurt and broken. I came here broken and thought I found something on here, but it turned out just something else that hurts me. So I hope people understand why I push people away, though. Look what happens. I let people in and they just fuck with me. It's been happening my whole life, so that's why I can't fix it, because it keeps happening, right? Maybe I could fix myself with pushing people away if people would stop hurting me, stop forgetting about me overnight, stop using me and just laughing at me, making me feel like a fool. No wonder I can't heal. Jesus Christ. I can't believe, and it goes way past Amber. Like, this is some monstrous fucking shit that's being exposed here. But this goes beyond it. Like, how can Highlander be like? I don't care if he's not on the internet much anymore. How can he has to be keeping up with some things. How can he see all this going down? Nobody feels for me. Nobody sees this shit and is like, God damn, he's heartbroken. And then they go over there and watch how they're belittling me every fucking chance they get and saying how they did this and how bad I am. And how can, nobody? I guess I did something that was real bad that I can't remember. I don't know. I did not deserve to have the people that I love most tear me apart. Not on here, you know? It just sucks that I have to leave this just hurt like this. Hopefully I get some justice. Hopefully Mark or somebody does something to Amber. That is the one person. Brady's a piece of shit. Brady, he deserves to be hurt. Like, Brady is he's a rotten human being. He is so fucking nasty on the inside and outside. But he's really, as terrible as he fucking is, he's trash. Don't do anything to him. Fuck him. Something should happen to her. For me, for her ex. What if she's telling other people this stuff about her ex? What if it never did happen? What if you don't know what to believe with liars? That's the problem. That's why I can't stand them. That's why I can't even think of her image without just seeing blood red. Like, liars are just, it's a no-go. It's a no-go. And it should be that way with everybody. Why the fuck would you want to be okay with a bullshitter? Especially when they bullshit about serious things. What reason was there to lie to them to fit in? What reason was there to ever even, why wouldn't you just say, it would look better if you would just say that I was with an abusive ex and JP wants to get a hold of him. It would make me look worse. Why would you say I lied to him just so you can laugh? And I don't understand the logic behind it all. I'm not a fucking liar in life. That's why I don't understand it. Judge Judy said it best. She said, if you tell the truth, you don't have to have a good memory. That's why it's okay if I do Mary Jane, because I always tell the truth. I got nothing to worry about. I don't need that short-term memory. So long. I don't need it. I'm as raw and real as it gets, man. I'm proud of it. I don't gotta have a good memory, man. I call it like I see it every chance I get. And I'm sure since I'm real, I call it the same way each time. I should have seen it coming. When she was lying about, like, how can, like, I feel dumb. Even though I was bothered by it, I was overlooking it. That's something serious. It's not as serious as what she's doing now about lying about her ex, but saying that somebody made you change your kids' schools and to put that on somebody's name, like she owed me an apology. That she never did that. If she would have done that for real, she wouldn't have tried to come back in my chat. She would have, it would have been terrible, right? She didn't change her kids' schools. You can't do that within 24 fucking hours and her kids are okay with it. And let's not say anything else about it. It's because it never fucking happened. What a lying, fat, ugly cunt she turned out to be. When you find out somebody's that nasty on the inside, all of a sudden all the beauty you thought you saw on the outside is just fucking ugly. It ruins it. Jesus Christ. And then Melissa says, I don't know how you can sit there so chill, JP, after everything you did. What the fuck did I do? Why is everybody attacking me? What the hell did I do? Other than sit here and rant about people that are flipping on me. What's so bad about that? After everything I did, the fuck are you talking about? I didn't do shit. I had no impact on here. Sitting on here ranting isn't doing nothing, obviously. Or I'd know about it. I didn't do shit. Why does everybody want to hate me? Like, I don't understand every fucking person. After everything I did, how can I sit there? I'm the one being hurt. I'm the one that's ranting while they're laughing. What do you mean after what I did? People are fucking nuts. That's why I started saying they can have each other fuck off because it makes no sense to me. So if they want to hate on me and they just want to fucking suck each other off, then they can have each other. They met each other because of me, but let's just forget about it. I had no impact. And I'll never forget this experience. I know it's just the internet, but I invested a lot of my time in this, so I'll never forget how it turned out. It was a waste. I didn't feel like I don't feel like I achieved anything on here, man. I don't have to be super big. Like I don't have to achieve popularity on here, but I was trying to be there for people. I thought I had a community, a family. I was proud of that. People that were saying, the ride die, they would never hurt me. They're not like the others. I don't know what happened. I don't know. They could have blocked Casey on their end. They're fucking adults. They're all adults. They got to grow up. How hard was it? How hard was it just to block her? How hard was it just to block her account and then never see her in the chat again? Yeah, I'll be talking to her, but you don't know what she's saying. Like, it would have been different. Casey wasn't the problem. Casey exposed them. So I hope they're truly happy with each other. You know, I don't know what else to say. I meant nothing. I don't know what else to say because everything I say, like the answer's already there. Yes, they are happy with each other. Yes, like you did not mean anything. They're perfectly fine making fun of you. They're perfectly fine supporting people that are attacking your mom. They're I don't know who the hell I was talking to for the last 5 years. I have no fucking clue. I can't believe everybody's okay with it. Everybody's just JP's the one with the problem. That's how it feels. It's like, okay, all right. YouTube has definitely changed. It's just more toxic and I don't know. I don't know. I wish you all the best. I don't know. I try not to have anger, but I'm just confused by it all. I don't have anger towards everybody, but it's hard not to look at YouTube and just have disgust at just the name YouTube, you know? I hope Emma works real hard for 7 years to build something with her channel. And I hope some deranged fucking obsessed cunt comes her way. And I hope that they take everything from her and just tear it down and just make her a big joke. I hope she gets a taste of her own medicine. I really do. Never say never. I hope she loses everything one way or another. And I just hope things happen as the years go on. And with my life experience, time has a way of having things happen, you know, that you have no control over. It just happens. So who knows? But I hope someone comes along that dedicates all their time to trying to ruin her shit. It's not a fun experience, especially if you have no interest in going back and forth with that person that's out there to try to ruin your shit. Like, Christ. They get clout out of, they build their shit out of tearing others down. I won't miss that shit. I'm not gonna miss that at all. Somebody should really just, I don't know. I don't want her kids getting attacked, but I do want her to be impacted. I know. I know. I was just hoping before I delete my channel. I didn't fully delete it yet because I was just hoping, I don't know. I really I don't know. As much as I don't like Mark Rydell, and I can't stand it. I don't know. I just hoping for somebody. And obviously, what I want to happen is not going to happen. So, what I want to happen is somebody to contact her ex. It has nothing to do with her kids, but obviously, that's not happening. So, I just want something to happen. That's all. It's Saturday night, Sunday morning. Let's listen to JPB Heartbroken. Heartbroken, yes. Unreal. Ain't nobody good at damn. There's one person. Amber and Emma are probably saying Mark Rydell's doing something to her kids just to try to make me look even worse, right? No, he ain't doing nothing. I can almost guarantee you Mark Rydell's not doing anything to Amber's kids. She just doesn't lie about one thing, does she? She's got to take one thing and then she's just got to throw a bunch of whole fucking Hail Marys with these lies, doesn't she? Let me just say, I am being told that Mark Rydell is messing with Amber's kids. Don't know what he's doing, but something. That's what I'm being told. I am under the impression only Mark Rydell knows if this is true. And all I'm going to say is if it's not true, only he knows if he's doing stuff or not. If he isn't doing anything to Amber's kids, and he's sitting there going, what the hell is he talking about? Right? Well, then I think he should do something to their kids. I think he should do something to her kids. I think Mark Rydell, I think you should be upset by that if it's not true. I'm talking about if it's not true. If she's lying on your name. That's all I'm saying. Maybe I don't condone you doing something to her kids, but I think you should do something to her. You decide what you want to do. But she's saying you're messing with her kids. So, I mean, if that's the route you go, I don't control your actions. If she's not lying on you, your name, if you are doing stuff, then all I got to say to you Marky Mark and the Pedo Bunch. Meh. She wants to be a part of the drama communities. She gets what the drama communities can offer her. Has nothing to do with me. She wants to be a part of all that shit. Baha hee ha world, right? That ain't the only thing that's going to happen. As time goes on, other things that don't have nothing to do with Mark Rydell, like other things from other people that are just cyberbullies or whatever, things will happen to her. If she's going to involve herself into that fucking childish bullshit, then she is going to have to deal with childish bullshit. That's how it works. And the way she's lying, I think she wants to fit in. So she gets what she gets, whether it's having to deal with Mark Rydell's sick ass or some other freak out there having to deal with Frank the Tank getting a crush on her and showing her his ball scratcher, right? Looks like a back scratcher, but anyways, I'm gonna get off topic if I start talking about that shit. God, I guess I won't, I'm just angry how I was lied to, but I won't be lied to no more, right? Not on here, at least. There's a lot I won't miss. What I will miss is the people that I was lucky enough to have until the very end. So I'm cursed and blessed at the same time because not everybody flipped. So I do have fond memories. It's not all negative thoughts and confusion. So, I'll think fondly about Jim Tom and Adam F. Casey, she did the right thing, but I'm pissed at her, but I'm just hurt. I'm just hurt that she was right. I guess a big part of me was hoping she would have turned out to be a troll and, towards the beginning. But the longer it started going on and the more people that started, it was working in her favor for sure. Well, anyways, none of that's important. What's important is it's not okay to hurt somebody like the way Amber hurt me. It's not okay to lead somebody on. It's not okay to just lie to somebody, whether it's me or you. It doesn't matter. It's not okay to just lie about shit. It's not okay to play games. It shouldn't be okay. And that's why I'm kind of amazed that nothing's happening so far. It's like there's not one person out there that's I don't know, isn't a little ticked off by this here. God. What really makes me feel like I never meant anything is her modding Brady. When Casey said that she found out she has Brady as a mod, I think that really hurt more than anything else. Not because of, just because of, it makes me realize that I don't matter, right? Pumpkin Love matters, but I don't. Because the same thing I did to Pumpkin, he did to me, but he's her mod, but she hates me. I know the answer. It's just I don't understand it. So why did they come in my life? They didn't come to. I don't know. Well, anyways, it is what it is, and when I do leave YouTube, I'll just move on to the next chapter of my life, whatever that may be. Whether it's just staying here and taking care of my mom and being with my mom until she goes, or meeting somebody, whatever the future has for me. I don't know. But I'll go see what else is there for me, because the YouTube internet thing didn't work out, which is fine. It's not for everybody. And I guess all of them will just forget I ever existed. So I don't know. I don't know. I guess I was just the Joey Gladstone doing the stand-up comedy at the bar while everybody's chatting with each other, thinking I'm the center, I'm the act. I'm People are there to see me when really they're there to drink beers, talk to them, and yeah, they met each other by coming to your show, but they're not there for you. I just wish I could just reach through the camera and just somehow pull a Freddy Krueger and grab some of these people and just well, it is what it is. I'm not doing anything but giving you guys more clips, just sitting here bitching. Not really bitching, but just trying to understand it publicly, right? I guess I'm looking for answers, and I ain't finding any. I don't understand it. I guess I thought we had, I don't know. I guess I was just real about them. I don't know. I don't know. When you find out you didn't mean nothing, you can't sit here and say I thought I meant more because you didn't. So I don't know, but it's. I don't think anybody. It's not just Amber. I don't think anybody should be able to make up that many lies and everybody just ask, "How's your day going?" Right? There's nobody out there that it bugs how much she lied about some serious stuff. You could put her kids to the side, or her about her ex and all this stuff. Whatever. I mean, I guess I was over. I'm not any better. I was overlooking. I don't know why I was overlooking her line about changing her kid's school. Because the more I think about that, that's kind of serious to try to put on my name and then just be like, "Are we cool?" Like, no, you should admit that you lied so people know I didn't make you do that, right? Like, you should clear my name. I should have made her clear my name. But I guess I loved her, and I don't know. Everybody was acting like they hate me and they flipping on me, and so I guess I just overlooked it so she wouldn't be with them or something. Who the fuck knows? What good that did me, right? She was with them the whole time. I'm not around. I don't watch anything, but she knows every little fucking thing. She knows the moment I would post a community post about her, if it was something bad about her name, right? She don't care what nobody thinks on the internet, but oh, it bugs her though. Like so fake, so fake. Mark Rydell, I am now my one of my final announcements as the king, yes, of this shit before I leave my throne for good. One of my big announcements that I am signing into law through all the kingdom ships. It is now the Wild West. It is now no holds barred. It is now no limit. It is a limitless era, we will call it. The limitless era has begun. And what does that mean? That means if somebody's lying on you, revenge. Yes. Right? There's no limits. You do what you do. Don't worry. I wouldn't be talking like this if I ever really thought that he could hurt Amber's kids. I want Amber to get hurt, but if I thought he could ever do anything to Amber's kids, I wouldn't do this. But just let me clear this up real quick. All right. The very thought of Mark Rydell falling in love with Mackenzie, her daughter, right? And picturing him sitting on his wheelchair at the Canadian border, trying to go across the border in his wheelchair, shivering with snow all around him, right? God damn. Hey, he won't get to her for a long time. She's safe. But you need to contact her ex, Mark, man. You know? Do something. or contact her kids. But just let them know that their mommy's being a liar or whatever, you know? I would love to see him try to cross that border, huh? I don't think he would get very far with those Mounties. Not with the kind of lists he's on. I don't think so. I would think that's a felony. I don't know. Yeah, convicted level. I would think so. So he couldn't get in. But he sure as hell will try. He has determination. You got to give him credit. All right. I'm just trying to cause some hell for her before I leave. Because it's not right what she did. And I know they're just laughing about it. And that hurts even more then, right? It's like, that's why I started saying about people being heartless, you know, stuff like that. Because I couldn't do that. I can laugh at somebody, but if I see they're hurting, I guess I'm just different. I can be an asshole, but I have a heart. Like, I have a conscience. I gotta live with myself, so I don't know. Well, she's blessed. She's lucky because nobody's really caring about what I want. So nobody's doing anything to her. So I can sit here and talk this way all I want. Like, seriously, people don't even got to order me pizzas or anything. Like, nobody's got to do what I ask. Just let me rant. It's just clips you can have, right? You don't got to order me pizzas and all this shit whenever I start talking like this. If I had people backing me, then yeah, going to war or whatever, leave her alone or da. Ain't nobody helping me. I look like such a fool, man. Right? Look at me, man. So desperate for some kind of karma to hit them, I'm telling a pedophile to go get her, right? Just slap him on his fucking stanky ass and yeah, go get her. That's right. No, she's that way. She's that way. Not her daughter. I know I said that she's that way. She's right there too. Put your tongue away. Just stay on the other side of the border, Mackenzie. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. They're watching. She's right there. She's over the border. She's the fat bitch with her arms like this. She's right there, man. Ah, damn. I sicked the wrong animal on them. I thought he was trained. Fight the urges, jackass. Damn. I blame Highlander for that. If Highlander had a heart and would be on my side about this, and tell Amber, what the fuck's wrong with you? Make her feel a little bad. Somebody just to speak up for me. I wouldn't have to go towards the one that's not trained. You know what I'm saying? The one that has the unspeakable urges that'll distract him from the mission. Right? Good God. Nobody cares. Right? That's all right. I'm not going to rant about any of you. I already said everything. That ain't my purpose here tonight. My purpose here tonight is, well, what the title says. I'm going to keep it honest. Something should happen to Amber. Whatever. Remember that time that, remember Bulldog? Was that his name? Bulldog? The one that had the Hopper lazy eye, and the older guy that was a viewer of Doug's. He had some messed up teeth. Older guy. I liked him. I'm not making fun. I'm just trying to paint the picture. Bulldog. I think his name was Bulldog. Older, skinnier guy. Anyways, that time that he was claiming Carter flattened his truck tires or something. Something about Carter, because Carter was in New York or something. Something about Carter went to his house and he knows it was Carter and he flattened his truck tires or did something to his truck. Something like that can happen to Amber, right? Some viewer of mine that lives in Canada, go flatten her tires, find her address, and, do that stuff. Something. I hope she wasn't lying to me about all the car accidents that she would get into. Just crashing different vehicles of hers. I hope that's not a lie, because then if it's true, then her premiums must be a pain in the ass, and she deserves high insurance premiums and payments and everything else. So she deserves it. Well, even if I didn't help anybody else out there, I thought I was helping some people, but I don't know. But at least I did help. I believe Jordan when he says that I lift him up, and Casey, you hear how she talks. So I did help some people. It wasn't all. It ain't like I didn't have an impact on nobody. I didn't have an impact on them, but it ain't like. So I'm not a total failure, is what I'm trying to say at this. I had an impact in some lives. Sugarbug, I think big part of her wants to ride me. I just go out on a limb and say that. Casey says I save her life every day. Jordan says, you lift me up when I feel lonely. All this crap, The porch. He likes me. The porch likes when I go live. Just can't believe it. I just can't believe there's just so much hatred. I don't like it. I just don't like it. I feel like I did more good than bad, and I shouldn't have it ending so bad, but whatever. Well, something should happen to Amber, but nothing's going to, so just ignore this title. Well, you don't even have to ignore it now that I'm thinking about it. I'm not saying something will happen to her because I don't. Something should. So that don't really change. Never mind. It's almost like they were looking for an excuse to flip on me. I don't understand it, right? She's all buddy buddy with Brady, but then I do that towards Pumpkin Love, and she's like, "Oh, well, I never." Right? What the hell are you talking about? You know who's going to be mad after a while? I'm calling it now because I'm leaving YouTube, but I'm going to call this now. So I want you to if you don't remember anything I've said during this stream, remember this. I'm calling it now. You know who's going to get mad as time goes on and JP's not coming back? Do you know who I'm going to say? Fuck Mark Rydell. I don't need him after all. Somebody's going to get the vengeance for me, not right away, but once they see, holy shit, this ain't, you know, this ain't something where he's back next week. As time's going on. Moo-ha-ha! Moo-ha-ha! She is going to wipe the floor with all of you. Hell haveth no fury like a storm, Julie Moon. Yes. She's going to be very upset at some of you. Right now, she might keep her mouth shut. But if you guys know, if anybody needs their fix, it's Julie Moon. All right? And JP is a drug, at least to her. I think she's going to get a little bitchy towards some of you, now that I think about it. Because she's going to remember these final streams I did where I'm talking about being hurt and how heartless people are. And she's going to remember that. And then she's going to start blaming these people for the reason I'm not around. Then she's going to start doing streams dedicated to reading tarot cards about what I'm doing right now in my future. And for some reason, she always flips a card that has this skeleton hanging from a tree. I don't know what the hell's going on around here. And he's like, the hanging. Yes, that means that he is a recluse. Anyways, that's who's going to be affected. That's who's going to get revenge for me. Julie Moon's is going to pop out of nowhere into Amber's stream going, "You fat bitch." Right? She's going to be pissed. Good. Remember, the limitless era, Julie Moon. There's no limit. All right? Well, anyways. I will be, after this stream, I can't think of anything else there is left to do. So, I knew I wasn't going to achieve nothing tonight. Well, I was trying to think of what's the best memory that I could left with you. I guess it's the cartoon show. Those of you that were around back then, I guess. My streams are always kind of hit or miss. Depends who I was going against. Sorry, I'm just thinking about Hopper. I was just having a scene play out in my head of Hopper. I don't know. I guess I was talking to Hopper about something about his car, how powerful it is, right? And then just saying whose name's on the title and stuff. I don't know. It's hard to explain what I was picturing, but it was making me smile. If I was his landlord, I'd be knocking on his door when he lost his job at Ford. I'd be like, "Hey, Hopper, I know you're in there. I see you sitting on the couch. I see your shoulder. You got your flower moo on. It's you. Answer the door right now." Right? He answers the door, and I'd be like, "Look, you're late on rent here. Now I sympathize with you, but it's the real world here, huh? Okay, I got people that can come in here. Why don't you take your $77,000 car, sell it, and give me the $750 rent? Because it's not mine. Take your $77,000 car, sell it. It's not worth $38,000. Then why'd you pay $77,000? How old is it? Like, give me my goddamn rent. Then he'll turn into Smokey from Friday. Big worm, right? Here's a note to all of you. Do not flex on shit that you don't own. Flex it when you own it. Yes. Flex it if you own. No. Flex it if you own it, or flex it when you own. No, flex it if you own it sounds better. So stop flexing. The only thing Hopper can flex is his moo. You know, Hopper reminds me of that episode of The Simpsons where Homer, where he gains weight to be on disability and he has his reaching broom and shit. He's sitting there with the hat and the moon. That's what Hopper reminded me of on that stream. Stop. Anyways. I should have looked at Hopper when he was flexing his car and talking about it beating my car or whatever, right? I should have looked at my shirt and started screaming, "Dude, premium! It takes premium, dude!" Anyways. I don't know if I won't miss those people. I won't even think of those people. Well, I guess I'm going to delete this channel now. I did good streams. These final streams. I did chill out streams. I think I did enough streams where I'm just bitching about what happened and trying to get through to some people, but so there's officially nothing left for me on here. I did, these types of streams. I did the chill streams where I'm just listening to music. There's really nothing else I can think to do. So if I keep going at this point, how many nights can I go live with Amber in the title, bitching about Amber or something, right? How long can that go on? How long can I go live and do chill streams and just listen to music and not ever be able to let anybody in my chest? Because as soon as I let everybody in my chest, they're all telling me how much of a loser I am. So there's really nothing left on here for me. And I can't think of anything else I got to do. I would hate to delete my channel because once I delete it, I'm not going to make another channel and just advertise myself to get you guys back. Be like, oh yeah, and I forgot to mention before I leave. I'm not going to do that. So I don't want to delete this channel and something pops in my head and then it weighs on me like, oh, why didn't I say it like that? It would have sucked them right in the fucking puss. Like it would have had such a different. I don't want nothing like that to happen. But I think I can't think of anything else to say, and all of it's shit I've already talked about. So I don't think anything will come to me once I leave. I don't think I'm forgetting anything, and I think I can't think of any other way to say anything. So it just comes out, and people are like, "He's terrible." So I know I sit here and I ask a lot of questions, but I truly don't understand. I'm not putting on a show. There is no hidden motive. Yes, I'm kind of hoping somebody does something to Amber. You know, I don't want her kids getting harassed, but something, if it involves her kids, whatever affects her, right? Yes, I hope that happens, but I know the chances, I don't know. I guess nobody, whatever. It ain't going to happen. The hell was I talking about here? No, anyways. I can't think of anything else to talk about. So I was going to do another chill stream tonight. I was going to do one final stream. And since I did 2 chill streams so far, in a row, I was going to do my final chill stream because I did enough ranting stuff. And those 2 streams where I was putting Hatman down and M and them and calling it for what it is, they're no different than anybody else on here. Like, they're lonely fucking people that are having an internet marriage just to feel loved. Like, they can't ever meet each other. They're both felons or something. Why aren't they crossing the border? Canada's right there. Like, why would you get engaged to somebody and you don't see them? So it could very well be that they have records and they're having issues with that. Either way, they're not better than anybody else. Stop judging and start loving. Like, this is ridiculous. Jesus. Whatever. People are just so negative. Like, they're just I don't know, just like whenever Emma puts comment stuff, like, you can just feel the anger. It's just, I don't know. It's not a good feeling. Like, it's strong. Like, it's toxic. The very first message she ever sent me on Twitter, a message request, it was a paragraph just putting me down, and just, it's like, Christ, like, who the hell are you? Like, but to have that kind of vile shit that towards somebody, a stranger on the internet and stuff, like, it's no good. It really is. I talked about all that shit. So I was going to do a regular stream, a chill out stream. I remember what I was saying now. I was going to do a chill out stream, but I decided just for one last time just to just let you know that how I feel, that something should happen to her. So just when I thought it was bad, just when I thought it was just like, what the hell, right? It was like, what in the, and then you find out it's like, it's seriously the icing on the cake. It's like the very definition of a hypocrite. She hates me, or she had, because of the whole pumpkin love husband thing, but she's okay with Brady. Like, that is the definition of hypocrite. It just keeps getting worse and worse. I think Roxanne was in my life for a while. I can't say Roxanne wasn't in my life long enough. I knew her pretty well. She did a lot of fucking bullshit towards me. But Amber's far worse. Amber Like Roxanne lied about her exes and just all these fairy tale-ish fucking things, right? But Amber is rotten. She's not just a liar, she's just heartless. I don't know what the deal was with that. Roxanne was looking for attention. Roxanne just wanted attention from a man and just attention like from you guys and all that. She just wanted attention. That was her motive behind messing with me. Amber's is a little bit deeper than that. It wasn't just for attention. I don't know what the fuck's going on these days. But it's not what I signed up for. I signed up to meet these people and to just have great times. So it's not what I signed up for. So no, not everybody hates me. It ain't like I'm leaving and everybody hates me. That would be something. So it could be worse. There's certain things that help me feel better. It's not all total. So there are some people, don't got to keep saying names, but not everybody is doing this stuff. So it's not all bad. So and I just can't get myself to just be okay with going live for just a few supporters. I just can't get myself to do it because it's a reminder. Like I go live and it's great seeing Casey, Jordan, Portran, and Sugar, but whoever I see, it's great seeing them. But at the same time, when I see them and then I see the number that's watching, and it's a constant reminder on what I don't have, and then it just gets me thinking, and I just don't understand it. So I'll never understand like the prime example of a what the fuck moment was simply me. If she is the prime example of somebody that would get annoyed with you talking about Isaac all the time or just doing things, it's the repetitive whatever makes her decide not to support you. But that is somebody that would be a prime example of I don't support you no more, and then you just don't see them ever again, right? But she didn't do that. She told me she doesn't follow the drama communities, but she was right over there. And then she just started bullying me. She started targeting me. These aren't the people I talk to. Like, they would have never done that in 100 years, even if they got mad at me, like, because they were against that shit. They're totally backing me being swatted and my mom being. That ain't who I talk to. I don't understand why they're over with Emma. Like, the people I talk to would be I don't understand it. I don't understand how they can back that, how they can have that much anger and hatred towards me. I don't know what I did. The hell did I do? I was talking about Isaac. That makes simply me hate me to the point where she wants to see my life being messed with. You're telling me Emma didn't have no influence on any of this shit? You guys are nuts. You guys are fucking nuts. Some of these people, I did not do anything to them, and they're the ones that are over there targeting. You're telling me you're nuts. Some people I did do something to, but some I didn't. And that's the shit I didn't deserve. Like, what the fuck? So since I can't sit here and stream for just a few supporters because it's a reminder of how much I don't have, compared to what I used to have, right? And since I can't sit here and bitch about Emma or Amber or anybody without having pizzas ordered to my house the whole time I'm live or fake police reports about me stabbing my mom during my streams, since that's the consequence of bitching about what happened to me, there's nothing left on here, right? Like I don't see no purpose. So my only purpose to ever be here was to spend time with my community, and it's so I have no other purpose. It's not like there is no other purpose. That was my only desire, and since that's all gone now, blame who you want to blame. All I can do now is just look worse and worse and worse by not moving on and just being clipped, and that's all that's going to happen. So I got to leave. I guess I know I know how important that people used to act like I was, and I guess I just have hope that somebody out there will hear me and do something. Not against me, but for me. And you don't even gotta do anything to her life. You can just simply stick up for me, damn it. Somebody. What I mean by that is you don't gotta do anything that involves her kids. You don't got to reach out to her ex. You don't gotta all you gotta do is say to her, Amber, that was fucked up. You heartless pig. That's it. Just out of somebody's mouth but mine. Directly to her. That would be good enough. That way it doesn't seem like everybody's just on the fucking hate wagon, right? That would be good enough. Doesn't have to always involve, you know, taking it to real life or personal stuff. That would be good enough. That would make me feel better. That would actually be probably better than if somebody would reach out to her ex. Because if he really is the monster that I don't want her kids being messed with because their mom is a childish prick, right? On the internet. So I don't want their kids like I don't want their if they're scared of their dad or something, I don't want him to be in their life because of their mother's immaturity. That's what I'm trying to say. Because I have a feeling that she's lying to you guys. And if it ever turns out that she did lie to me about her ex and like you guys are certain that she's being truthful to you, I hope you guys rip her a new fucking ass. Like, who the hell lies about being raped and beaten and out of where? Out of thin air, or in her case, fat air, right? Where the fuck? Why would she make that up? Nobody asked. Nobody. There was no temptation to make up a story like that. I wasn't on the phone with her saying, "I would love you, but you weren't abused." Like she, whatever. So, Mark Rydell, if you are not doing anything to Amber's kids, I am being told by Melissa that she's claiming that that you're messing with Amber's kids. If this is not true, if I were you, Mark Rydell, thank God I'm not, but if I were you, if I was in your wheelchair right now, I'd be mighty pissed off. Your name looks bad enough as it is, right? You got that reputation as it is, and here's this fat fucking bitch saying that you're messing with her kids when you're not even doing. You're actually innocent for once. I'd be pissed off. I tell you what, I'd be mad. I'd be madder than a skinhead watching the Jeffersons. I tell you what, Mark Rydell, I'd be pissed off. I'd be so mad. I'd be madder than Ronnie Millsap in a corn maze. I tell you what, I'd be pissed off, Mark. And if I know anything about Marky Mark and the Pedo Bunch, he is someone who likes his revenge. When he feels like he's done wrong, he ain't afraid to create an account or two. That's for sure. And if it is true, Mark, and you are doing something to her kids, no comment. No comment. One, because I know he can never physically hurt them. Two, because she gets what she gets. She wants to be a part of those communities, right? I said it once and I'll say it again. She gets the bullshit that comes with being a part of the drama communities. It's a bunch of fucking freaks. So you get freakish shit, right? There you go. Highlander's going to send me a message request saying, JP, just so you know, Mark Rydell, he's in Canada now. Yeah, about that. He had a case in Canada years ago, and they took him over there. And anyways, now I have a feeling from when he came on my panel. I have a feeling he's in a basement somewhere. It looked very dark. He looked like Osama bin Laden. His hair was all shaggy, right? He looked like he hasn't seen light for a while. That's why I was like, is that Mark? Mark, guy, you look like Charles Manson. What you doing? Right? Boy. I don't know where he is, but I don't, he was in a dark place for sure. Damn, he was in some kind of bunker or something. Hey, right now, you suck, you jackass. Yeah, anyways. Thank you for letting me get it off my chest. I don't feel any better, so I'll let you know that right now. I'm still hurt and upset and confused, and I didn't achieve anything. So I don't know. If I could get revenge, would it make me feel better? Like if I would get revenge on Amber and then leave, maybe I'd still feel the same way. Who knows? Either way, it's not right. Somebody should do something. I'm not doing anything. It's not worth my time. Here's to the future with Donald J. Trump in office. Big league. What a bad ending for JP. Good ending for me, though. I'm going back to China. Going back to China. Well, anyways, to all the night owls out there, you got to see my last stream. There's a lot of people that missed this because they're not up this damn late. So I think I am going to really finally delete the channel. 'Cause like I said, I just don't have anything else to offer you guys. So I can't even bring back the cartoon show if I wanted to do that. It was so great, but now that everybody wants to hate me, now they put it down. Now they're like, oh, it's like, what the? It's Jesus. Like, I don't know. It's like they're different people. So I can't. I know. So I can't show you the adventures of good old JR stuff I have that I did years and years ago because everybody's just gonna clip that stuff and say like make fun of it. Say it looks like I have autism or something. I can't do anything fun on here anymore. So it's not what I signed up for. I signed up for calling Isaac out for beating his wife and using the fear tactic to try to keep her in his life. the kids. The kids will be mine, bitch. Right? Anyways, I came here to be unbiased, be real, and put and meet some beautiful honeys along the way. You know what would have been crazy? If I could get to Nicole and fuck her. Could you imagine that kind of revenge? Isaac saying how worthless I am. Here I am fucking his ex-wife. That is some good revenge right there. And it would publicly come out, right? He'd come on here. He'd be breaking out a sweat going, yeah, that picture JP showed of his cock in my ex-wife's ass, that was photoshopped. Guess, Mom! Can't believe you guys believed it for a second. Anyways, hey, you guys would believe you'd flip on me and right? Why'd you Photoshop your cock in his ex-wife's ass? What a monster! Leave the woman alone. Right? You assholes. There is no winning. Because you just whatever. If you want to like somebody, you're gonna like them. What time is it? How long have I been bitching about this? God damn. All right, I'm going to get out of here. It wasn't always bad, The beginning was fun. You can't tell me you didn't have fun. So try to remember that shit. All right, I'm going to get out of here. Have a good day today, whatever. And Mark Rydell, if you're not doing anything and Amber and Emma are saying that you are doing things to mess with her, I'd be mad if I were you. And if you are doing things and they're not lying, excellent. Smithers, right? Yes, sir. All right, anyways, for the love of God, there's 2 seats, sir. I like to put my feet up. I gotta get out of here. I'm going nuts. All right. I'm getting out of here. All right. Jesus. Inconceivable. What a waste.